girl and me know that our love will last forever. My girl and me know that we two belong together. But sometimes it seems I shatter our dreams with some careless word or foolish lie. Me and my girl, we've got each other, whatever life may send us. Me and my girl, we've got each other, however life may bend us. Sure, we'll see tears fall. Love never was all rainbows, but there'll always be me and my girl and me.
It was a dark and stormy night as Lady Lucinda's stallion floundered in the swamp. "Never fear, my beloved," ejaculated Lord Mogadon. "I will save you from a boggy death." Oh, her heart missed a beat. Oh no, 2 beats. As he gazed down into her eyes, which were like limpid pools. "Your eyes are like limpid pools," he said. "Your skin is like silk. Your teeth are like stars."
Yes, they come out at night.
What have you done to yourself? You've not had an accident, have you?
What do you mean?
Well, have you looked at yourself in the mirror this morning?
Of course I have, Maddie. I've been dressing for absolutely ages. I want to change my image. Dress as I feel.
Well, I'll phone the doctor because you must feel terrible. I don't know what your father's going to say.
Oh, Dad's in the image business. He won't mind. Anyway, Katie says that dresses just make women conform to a sexual stereotype.
Well, Katie shouldn't know words like that at her age.
What, stereotype?
You know very well what I mean, Samantha.
Morning, Maddie. Morning. Sorry, excuse me. That face looks vaguely familiar. Didn't you once tell my fortune on Torquay Pier?
Dad,
It's my daughter. Did this to you? Tell me you did it to you and I'll get it for you.
I did it.
I mean, what look is this, then?
Well, it's just looking good.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, I mean, is it sort of called anything, you know? Punk, new romantic, old romantic, hardly romantic at all, vaguely ludicrous sort of thing?
Well, Katie says it's called recession chic. I thought I'd wait for the concert tonight.
I'm sorry, Sam, I thought we'd been through all this.
I'll go.
But, Dad...
Look, I'm sorry, I've got a very busy day and I'm already late for work.
But dog food are my favourite group. I'll never get another chance to see them. It's not fair.
I'm sorry, Sam, no.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, no.
Good heavens. Why does my granddaughter suddenly resemble a sea anemone?
Oh, Grandma, don't you start as well.
But you've changed from a fresh-faced schoolgirl into an Aztec icon overnight.
Yes, well, I think I'll let you women discuss the finer points of fashion and anthropology. I've got work to do. See you later. Bye.
Now, my little painted relative, as it's the Halls, how would you like to come into town with me? There's an exhibition of Victorian dolls at the V&A.
The V&A?
The Victoria and Albert Museum.
Oh, no thanks. I'm too old for dolls.
All those dollies with their pretty wee clothes. Well, they might even have some wee furry animals and Snoopy dolls.
Maddie, it's the V&A, not Uncle Holly's fairy grotto.
Oh, that'll be Katie.
I'll go.
Why don't you come, Samantha, darling? You could bring your friend along with you. I'm sure she's the kind of girl who'd like dolls. All little girls love dolls.
Bye, Katie. Well, let's go up to my room. Bye, Grandma. Sorry.
In my day, little girls were little girls.
I thought I'd seen everything.
Thank you very, very much. We'll see you soon then. Goodbye, Mr. Bagshaw, and thank you very much.
Who was that then?
Mr. Bag, look, it's none of your business.
You certainly give him what for, though, didn't you? Gave him a piece of your mind.
Just get on with your painting, will you, please?
Where do you want me to put these papers?
You better give them to him, darling. I'm working.
I think she was addressing the question to me. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Squire.
I'll sign them now, Liz. I'm not very busy.
How can you tell?
Look, let's get on with painting the radiator, please, will you? You look very nice today, Liz.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, very tasty.
Yes, you look very smart. I think everyone should take an interest in what they wear. I always do.
You?
Yes, of course. Why do you say me?
Well, it's just that I didn't think you were interested in your appearance, that's all.
Oh. Why not?
Well, it's just that when people get to your age, I didn't think they bothered about clothes.
And how old do you think I am?
Well, pretty old, 37, 38.
Yes, well, I am nearly 38.
Well, that's why I thought you were a bit dull and old-fashioned.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're not dull, Chief, more sort
I'll
of...
have you know that I was an angry young man once. I remember a young Conservative dinner dance when I once ripped off my black tie and my cummerbund and threw them to the floor. That's the sort of chap I was.
Is that it?
Well, it caused quite a stir in Taunton.
Mick Jagger had better watch out then, eh?
Morning.
Morning.
It's called afternoon in my job.
Just carry on painting the radiator, Rembrandt.
Simon,
Correct.
I'm wearing this suit.
Correct. Now, you've got £4. Do you want to take the money or come back next week?
This is important. You don't think it's dull and old-fashioned, do you?
Well, I mean, you're no Beau Brummel, are you?
More like Bo Peep, if you ask me.
Oh, thank you very much. This welter of goodwill should certainly help me over my midlife crisis, shouldn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dave, but this morning I've gone through a mid-teen crisis with Sam. Honestly, you know, I really don't care what she wears or even what she does to a certain extent, but I'm not having her gallivanting around London going to some downbeat club all night. I mean, anything could happen.
Well, you were her age, you wanted to do that?
Well, that's why I don't want her doing it. She might meet somebody like me. Anyway, boys are different.
You're a sexist.
No, I'm not. I'm a father. You wait till you're a mother.
You'll have to wait a long time for that.
No, darling, I've got a tea break in 10 minutes.
Excuse me, you don't seem to be doing a lot of painting to that radiator.
It's a difficult job.
Would you like me to put numbers on it for you? The thing is, Derek, you see, Sam wants to go to this nightclub, would see a group called Dog Food. Well, you know what these nightclubs can be like, don't you? I mean, she could come home with her brain damaged, parts of her body missing.
I wonder if I could persuade my kids to go there.
I think they're a bit young for that, aren't they?
No, it's right up their street. Most 6-year-old girls want to be ballet dancers or nurses when they grow up. Not Jessica. She wants to be a transplant surgeon. She loves the blood, you see. Last week she practically dismembered the lollipop lady.
You've got to have a firm hand with kids. I had a lot of aggravation with my lad till I sorted it out.
What did you do?
I sold him.
Look, excuse me, are we paying you for opinions or to paint the radiator?
You can't rush it, Squire. It's a skilled job. I mean, Michelangelo took years over the Sistine Chapel.
It's only a radiator.
Typical. You advertising people are a bunch of Philistines, prostituting art. Well, times have changed. I mean, if they can exhibit a pile of bricks in a Tate gallery, this could go in. Radiator by Ron. You people don't appreciate real work. Real work. All right. Well, what have you done? Looked at the dog and bone and sat on your bum.
He's got such a way with words, hasn't he? I'm sorry, I'm afraid you wouldn't understand the pressures of my job. I have to do a lot of mental work. I have to make decisions, ideas, concepts. I mean, I'm working when I'm not even doing anything.
Don't give me that. I could sit behind a desk being mental. Painting is proper work. Hard graft and sweat.
Rubbish.
Well, what you come and do it if you think it's so easy?
Oh, don't be so stupid.
I could do your job.
What? You couldn't.
All right, well, come on then. Put your money where your mouth is. You come and paint the radiators, I'll take over mission control.
All right. Come on, overalls.
Simon, isn't this just a teeny bit silly?
Yes, I'm just proving a point, that's all. Come on, Squire, phone, come on.
All right. Excuse me. Eye catchers, Ron York speaking. Can I help you? Yeah, Pitbrook promotion. Yeah. No. Sorry, I think we'll have to charge you more than that. Wouldn't be worth my while, you see. There's a lot of work involved. Mental work. What? No, I'm sorry. 2,000 quid ain't nowhere near enough. I think we're talking about 5 here, Squire. All right. Call me on it.
Look, we never charge... Simon, we never charge more than $2,000 for a Pip book promotion.
It's nothing to do with me, Squire.
I don't know why my dad won't let me go to that concert.
Fathers are like that. They think terrible things are going to happen to us. I blame discussion programmes on television myself. You know, all silhouettes and social workers.
Yeah, but my dad's normally okay. He's really understanding.
They're all understanding. It's the 60s, you see. They think they've got to understand us, even when they don't. My dad's always telling me about his youth. He says he was a rebel too.
My dad doesn't do that.
Oh, he will. They say things like, if you've got any problems, you can be absolutely open with me. Or, I was young once, you know. I understand. And then they nod sensitively, like those dogs in the back of cars. My dad's always doing that. I just get the giggles.
Come in.
I've just made some rather nice cockleaky soup, and I was wondering if Katie would be staying to lunch.
Oh, no, thanks. We're going out for a hamburger at the White Slave Trade. It's a cafe in the high street.
I know what it is. You can't go there. I've seen the people who go into that place. Their clothes are all ripped and their faces are scarred. Oh, it's a terrible place. Everyone who comes out looks like an assassin.
No, that's the primary school. Well, I'm going. Are you coming?
Oh, yeah, all right. Oh, bye, Maddie. I'll see you later.
Sam, don't... Oh.
My girl and me. Me and my girl, we got each other.
How's Forthbridge going then?
Easy. Boring, though. It's like watching paint dry. Well, it is watching paint dry.
And where do you want me to put these papers for the Bagshaw account?
No, don't ask me. You better ask J.R.
Who?
Ron, the new Howard Hughes.
He's not here.
Well, then give it to Derek.
Well, he's not here either. I think he went home.
Well, his kids aren't adult molesting again, are they?
Not as far as I know, but it is a school holiday and they do tend to go a bit loony. Mr. Yates says they keep playing doctors and nurses.
Well, all kids do that.
Not when it's open heart surgery on your pet gerbil.
Afternoon, all. Ain't you finished that painting yet? Oh, I don't know what the lower orders are coming to.
They'll be coming to an early demise if they don't watch it.
Hi, Couches. Oh, Mr. Pipbrook, I'm so sorry. I about the... No, we've got no Mr. York here.
That'll be for me. Hello, Ron York here. Oh, yeah, hello again. You have yet? No, sorry, 3,000 quid ain't enough. Leave it out, my son. As I say, you'll have to take it a fiver and I'm robbing myself. All right, ring me back.
Ring me back. I'll wring your neck. You are the most cretinous, snivelling, jumped-up, half-witted moron I've ever come across.
Get to the point.
You idiot, booby, bonehead.
Look, don't mince your words. If you don't like me, say so.
This is your fault, you know.
What? Oh, don't worry. I'll ring back and explain.
How are you going to explain that performance?
I'll say it was you.
Hello, Ron speaking. Yeah, of course. I thought you'd see it my way. 5,000 quid it is then, Mr. Pitbrook. Yeah, no, send the contract to one of my assistants. I'm going on an extended holiday. Bye. That's the way to do business. 5 grand, not bad, eh? In future, darling, knock on the door and wait. How can I help you?
You can help me by explaining why an artisan with the social graces of the Cray twins seems to be running this company, and why my son-in-law is waving a paintbrush at the wall.
Well, it's like this, you see, darling. I said I could do his job and he said I couldn't. And I said he couldn't do my job and he said he could, but he couldn't. Well, he hasn't, has he? Which proves it. Shoddy paintwork. If I was you, missus, I'd fire that painter. Have a nice day.
If I ever set eyes on that rude mechanical again, I swear I'll swing for him.
Really?
Ron!
Simon, why didn't you tell me that old Squiffy Bagshaw was one of our clients?
I didn't know you knew old Squiffy.
Oh! Mr. Bagshaw.
Hello, Mr. Bagshaw. Fancy a paintbrush?
No, thanks. I'm trying to give them up.
Typical. I bring along an old friend and a valued client only to be greeted by this childish behaviour.
Oh, that's all right, old girl. I like a bit of fun.
Yes, I noticed that coming back in the car from the V&A.
Well, dash it all. You've got to fly the flag, haven't you? I mean...
Yes, well, on that note, I think I'll accept your offer of a lift home.
Yes, all right, Nelloga. Well, the chauffeur's waiting downstairs. Just tell him where to go. I'll see you later.
Yes, about 8. Bye.
Derek, what's all this about tonight then, eh?
I'm taking her to a concert. Hope she liked it. Old flame, you know. It's quite a shock seeing her outside the V&A. Brought back a few memories, I can tell you.
I didn't know you sort of knew each other socially.
What do you mean, socially? It was unbridled lust, you damn fool. She was quite a goer.
Was she?
Anyway, where are these papers you want me to sign?
Oh, they're over here.
Well, you've done a good job, you chaps. I think I can offer you quite a lot more work.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Dalton.
Evening, Maddie.
Oh, Mr. Harrop, I'm so pleased you're here. Samantha and that Katie still aren't back. I said they shouldn't
All
go.
right,
but she
Maddie, relax. What's the matter?
That Katie, she's dragged poor Samantha to a den of iniquity, a place of sin and depravity, the white slave trade. Oh, even now, she's probably sniffing sellotape.
No, Maddie, I think the word you're looking for is glue. They sniff glue.
Mr. Harrop, maybe it's Sam you should be correcting and not me. Don't you care what she does?
Well, Maddie, of course I care what she does, but I'm not going to come down too heavy on her. I'll talk to her this evening. I don't want us growing apart.
Oh, hi, Dad. Hi, Maddie.
And what kind of time do you call this?
OK, Maddie, please, leave this to me. Girls? Please? Now, listen, girls. Maddie was a little worried, you know. Don't you think we should talk things over?
Talk what things over?
Well, I mean, what you've been getting up to these days.
I'm not getting up to anything.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you've got any problems, you know, I mean, you can be absolutely open with me. No, I mean, you know, I was young once. I understand. I was just like you know.
Did you used to be a girl, Mr. Harrop?
Only at weekends. No, what I mean is, I know that growing up is, you know, very difficult, and, well, I want to help. I mean, we can work it out. I know that you girls want to do it your way, and, well, growing up is very hard to do.
They're all subtitles, aren't they?
Now, what I mean is, you see, my father didn't understand me like I understand you. For instance, I had to go back to the shop twice with my first pair of winkle pickers. No, seriously, times are hard, you know. Yes, I mean, buying your first pair of drain pipes was an act of major rebellion then. So, I mean, you know, whatever you two girls wear now is not going to shock me, right? I mean, I don't want to be unreasonable, but I am concerned about your safety.
And that's why you won't let Sam go to the concert.
Well, yes.
What do you think's going to happen?
Well,
You think there might be men there?
well, yes.
Dad, there are men at the dentist's. You don't stop me going there.
No.
Well, if you're so concerned, why don't you come and see?
What?
You take us to the concert tonight, and then you can see for yourself.
Well, isn't he a bit sort of ancient?
Well, at least this way you'll be able to go.
All right.
Great, thanks, Dad.
I'll go get changed.
Oh, but Dad, you won't wear anything too embarrassing, will you?
Listen, Jean Shrimpton, you're in no position to advise me on dress sense.
Who's Jean Shrimpton?
Oh, that's typical, isn't it?
No, but Dad, you will stand in the corner. You're not going to dance or anything.
Excuse me, but me and your mum won the jiving competition dancing to It's Only Make-Believe by Conway Twitty. Who? Well, it's only
Lady
Michael, what are you doing here? I thought you were going to a concert tonight.
Well, what do you think this is? Indoor alligator wrestling from Acapulco?
I mean, a concert, music, real music, Covent Garden.
Oh, it's not music. Can't bear all that operatic rubbish. All those fat Italian ladies screaming gibberish about consumption, falling in love with drunken sailors, flower girls in attics, taking 2.5 hours to drop dead with a broken heart, and you have to pay £20 for that ticket. Good God, you could buy the Elvis Presley box set for that. Well, this is more my cup of tea, you know. Yeah, I'm their manager, you know.
Really?
Well, damn fine band, aren't they? Bit of noise and violence never hurt anybody, eh? What do you think? Mind you, Nell was a bit lukewarm earlier on, though.
What, Nell's here?
Yeah, of course she is. She's enjoying it a bit more now, though. She's taking her fingers out of her ears anyway.
Where is she?
She's just on her way back from the St. John's ambulance people. Yeah, well, there she is. She'll enjoy it a lot more now.
I don't think so. I don't think this is her scene, you know.
Oh, yes, it is. Look, I put a drop of you-know-what in her lager. Breaks the ice at parties. Oh, steady as you go, little girl.
Simon! Do you know, for the last half hour, I was convinced I was in the lower regions of hell. It was like being on the main runway at Heathrow, only noisier. But now it seems to be getting better.
Well, I told you half a lager would help.
Yes, it's really quite pleasant.
What do you mean pleasant? This is sheer unadulterated ecstasy. You're not on a Bucks Fizz gig now, you know.
Oh, I quite like Bucks Fizz. I think they're nice.
Now, you two ought to go to see the Northern Death Cult. You'd like that. They bite the heads off chickens. Now, that's what I call rock and roll.
Yeah, right on! I'm awfully sorry. I don't know why, but this beat seems to be getting to me.
Yeah, that's all right, old girl. You're a bit of a headbanger on the choir, aren't you?
I've absolutely no idea. This jolly good fun, isn't it? I feel like primitive woman. Come on, Squiffy, you mad, passionate fool. Dance with me. We'll throw
I don't think she's quite in control of herself.
I'm damn sure she isn't. Well, that was the idea of the...
I think, actually, I'd better take her home.
Well, you find your own woman. I'm taking her home. I bought the lager.
And the...
Come on, there's a lot of dancing to do here. Go on now. Put that gentleman down.
Did you see my grandmother? As well as my father. I mean, it's undignified. Anyone's allowed to behave badly once. They abuse the privilege.
They're too old to be let out at night.
I know. They're so silly. They spoil it for us. So childish.
Leaping around like hyperactive gibbons. That's not dancing.
I know.
Pity, really. I used to like dog food. Never thought they'd sell out. They'd be giving away free pension books and surgical trusses with every LP next.
Oh, well. We'll just have to try and get into somebody else.
Yeah.
We could try Conway Twitty.
Hey, that was really great. You know, we've got to do this again. I mean, that was so groovy. I've still got it in me. I bumped till I dropped.
You know, there's a lot to be said for adoption.
It's too late for that. Who's going to adopt my father at his age?
Me and My Girl back at the same time on Monday. Over on Breeze next, celebrity news and gossip from The View, whilst after the break here on Plus, Upstairs Downstairs.
Me and my girl, we've got each other. Whatever life may send us. Me and my girl, we've got each other. However life may bend us. Sure, we'll see tears fall. Love never was all.